So good afternoon. We are doing a strategic marketing plan, and this is going to be on the Dollar General Corporation. We'll also be briefly discussing the competitor, Family Dollar. My name is Heather Marsh, and I'll be presenting the strategic plan today for you. So we'll do a brief overview of Dollar General. And Dollar General has been around for about 80 years now, and they have enjoyed great success and growth. They have many product lines. They constantly expand and evolve those lines to be competitive. Recently, they have launched an online sales on their website, and they do small advertising on there and promotions. And this is going to be a 5-year marketing plan proposal of how Dollar General can compete in the industry that it is involved in. Ways they can do that would be offering new and more products, increasing their customer base, escalating their distribution level, increasing their number of retail stores as they have been, and continuing to increase their profitability. Just a little bit about Dollar General. They are the leading and fastest growing small box retailer in their industry. They do employ 141,000 employees at this time in 16,000 stores. They have their own distribution centers, and they are right now in 44 states. In 2018, they did have $25.6 billion in sales, and the majority of their stores serve the lower and middle class households that are living in rural areas. They offer quality goods at discounted prices, and they allow the consumer to have a one-stop shopping experience. The mission statement that Dollar General has is serving others, and they do so both in their retail stores and in their philanthropy. Their vision is to provide a simple and affordable shopping experience for their consumers. Their values include simplicity, convenience, safety, reliability, and respect. And their goals include improving the lives of their customers, respecting their customers and employees, advancing the careers of their employees, having community involvement, and establishing corporate social responsibility. Their financial goals at this time are maintaining the profitability of their product lines, and they do so through eliminating the ones that are not profitable and then expanding into other product lines that are profitable. Their goal is also to increase their revenues by 8% each year and their net sales by 7.5%. They have a foundation that the owner founded. It's called the Dollar General Literacy Foundation, and they support that generously. And also their goals are opening 1,000 new stores each year, which they have done in the past few years, and then their projection is to continue that. Some non-financial goals they have are exploring the possibility of not only being in the rural areas, but then branching out into the urban areas, and then looking at a global expansion also. They also are looking at expanding their e-commerce capabilities as far as advertising and sales promotions. And they're also looking at introducing and expanding their cooler facilities, since they have added a grocery area and a fresh food option in their stores. The core competencies in situation analysis includes a SWOT analysis of their strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So the strengths of Dollar General include the many locations they have, the quality products they offer the consumers at low prices, the convenience of their shopping and their store locations, their financial standing, which is very stable in the market, and the fact that they not only provide brand names, but a private label. Some weaknesses in Dollar General are the fact that they do have smaller stores, so there's a small square footage. Their layout can be inconsistent from store to store, so the consumer may not come in and find the exact product in the exact place in each store. They do have some labor and supply chain management challenges. They have a lack of global penetration, and they do have increasing operation costs, which comes with manufacturing, distribution, and such. Some of the opportunities that Dollar General has would be store expansion and store modeling, increasing their online sales, increasing the visibility of their own brand and the brands that they carry, expanding their market, and expanding the market and convenience stores that they have begun testing in some areas. Some threats to Dollar General would be, of course, competitors, economic pressures, increased labor costs, online retailers, since they do not have a big online presence, they can be a threat, and then increased operating costs. One of their competitors is Family Dollar, and Family Dollar has been in operation for about 60 years now. They have about 8,000 stores in 46 states within the continental United States. They do have an annual revenue of about $10.7 billion, and they sell consumables, shoes, grocery items, linens, apparel. They tend to market to the lower and middle income households in the urban areas versus Dollar General being in the rural areas. But they have struggled in the past years. And in the most recent years, they were purchased by Dollar Tree in 2014, and right now they are facing some store closings in the near future unless some things can get turned around for Family Dollar. So the target market for Dollar General Corporation, as mentioned before, is a lower income and middle class household. Most of those households are working families with an income of less than about $25,000. It does include students that may be on budgets, elderly people who are on fixed incomes, and also just the price-conscious consumer. Their marketing mix, as far as a product strategy, includes the fact that they sell a vast amount of items. They have various brand names and their private label. They are very cost-effective in their pricing. It's a very no-frill shopping experience, and they offer great consumer value. So their distribution strategy, since they own their own distribution companies, which is about 16 distribution centers right now, along with their 16,000 retail stores. They also have employees on site that can assist with purchases, and they are gearing up their e-commerce business. Their promotional strategies include maintaining a consumer database that they use for communication, for promotions and advertising. They use print advertising in local newspapers. They do local promotions within the local area where their stores are located. They do rely on a lot of word of mouth. And on Saturdays, they currently do a $5 discount on $25 worth of purchases. The pricing strategy includes the competitive and low pricing that they offer. 75% of their products are under $5 or less. They are very convenient. They are very accessible, and they have a lot of stores. So they are convenient and accessible to almost every consumer. Some problems and opportunities afforded for Dollar General would be increasing their market exposure and consumer awareness. Their goal would be to maintain their status as it is now in the industry. Their desire is to serve their consumers through their growth and expansion and provide those consumers with high-quality products at low prices. They also want to afford their consumers smart and easy shopping solutions, and they would like to continue serving their loyal consumers in the low and middle class households that are in the rural areas, while also looking at that expansion into the urban areas. So some alternative solutions that they could offer would be the $5 off the $25 worth of purchases on Saturdays is currently in their retail store only. So they could look at expanding that into the online e-commerce business. Also, advertising their products, promotion, and sales on their website could help drum up some extra sales. They could utilize social media sites, Facebook, Twitter, those type of things. Expanding it again into the urban areas and looking at a global expansion. Continuing their store expansion, which they have done successfully over the past few years. They need to continue to identify the trends in the marketplace and the consumer needs. And they need to maintain and build their consumer base. So the recommended solution that we came up with over the 5-year marketing plan is the expansion and continued growth. So again, the goal would be to open 1,000 new stores yearly, expand into the new markets, offer new and more products, increase their customer base, and their financial measurements for this would be 8% increase in their revenues yearly, with a 7% increase in their gross income yearly, a 6% increase in their net income yearly, a 7.5% net sales increase yearly, and a 2.5% same sales increase yearly. And I have graphs that will represent the past 5 years and then the upcoming 5 years with this recommended solution. So this shows the 5 years past and the projected 5 years of both the revenue, gross income, and new income. So you see that goes from 2012 to 2023. Also, we've got the same store sales growth, and that's the past 5 years and then the projected 5 years. And then lastly, we have the 5 years past of net sales and the projected 5 years of net sales.